challenge a perfect immortal machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamingTech.com video, I, Crimson Rain, will be taking a look at the rather immortal title, System Shock 2, which was released back in the mists of 1999. Now, before I jump straight into the game, I want to go over a few little facts and figures. The game originally wasn't actually supposed to be System Shock 2, but a completely independent game, and then pretty much, well, they changed it as they acquired some rights due to a studio basically giving them licensing permissions. So yeah, the game actually didn't sell that well at all, hence the fact that there hasn't been any direct successors to it. Technically speaking, of course, you do have the Bioshock series, but it's more of a spiritual successor rather than an actual sequel. So, with that said, I'm also going to mention a few mods. Now, I am using a HD texture pack for this, and I'm also using models as well, improved models, because the models for this are fairly ghastly. They weren't that great even upon release, to be honest. And it uses, I believe, what's known as the Dark Engine, which is basically a modified version of the same engine that was used in the Thief series of games. Yeah, oh, and also I'm running Windows 7 64-bit, and the game does run on that, but it requires a bit of modification. I'm probably going to do a separate video for that, just so you guys can see it, because it's going to take me a while to actually go through what I actually did to get the darn thing working. So anyway, with that all said, I'm going to go on options. Now, despite the fact it's 4x3, this mod that I'm running actually does support widescreen resolutions. So, and you'll see that when I'm actually in the game. So, you can customize your controls. They're actually fairly odd when you first launch. Indeed, I believe Alt is backwards. In fact, it is Alt is backwards, but yeah, I changed that lickety-split. Video options, there are no model textures or anything else. However, you can choose a resolution by simply doing that, and you can see that there are a number of different resolutions available. Of course, this is dependent upon a modified/patched version of the game. Default, it did not support this, as far as I'm aware at least. And I'm pretty darn certain it didn't. Under audio options, you have the ability to reverse the stereo. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that in modern day settings, but there you have it. You can do so if you so desire. You can have audio channels, EXA, EAX, should I say, if I can get the darn words out, and a few other bits and bobs. This does run with modern day hardware fine. I'm running a NVIDIA graphics card, the GeForce obviously. I'm unsure how well AMD/ATI cards would do. I assume they'd run absolutely fine. So yeah, anyway. And difficulty, there are actually two settings, multiple settings. There's easy, normal, hard, and impossible, obviously, as you can see on screen. However, I would highly recommend your first playthrough to be either normal or easy. In fact, for this particular playthrough, or this particular section, I'm going to put it on easy, because the game is actually pretty darn difficult. Particularly for someone like myself, who hasn't played it in a long time. I last played it back upon release. I got fairly far there. Now, you can see I've got a few saved games, but this is going to be the one that I'm going to load. You know, if excuse the rather interesting naming conventions, I don't usually label things that well, which doesn't really help me, to be honest. So anyway, right, we're into the game itself, as you can probably tell. And I'm just going to check to make sure the difficulty setting. Yeah, see, it's trying to sneak on me. Yes. Alright. Now, there are some rudimentary physics in the game, as in you can actually push things somewhat. Now, the models are actually improved. They're not bad. I'd consider these about as good, maybe slightly better in some ways than the Half-Life 1 Half-Life 1. But anyway, enough of that. So, I'm going to quickly explain how this game works for those of you who are not familiar. You can look at objects and so on, and as you can see, anything that can be interacted with gets this nice box around it, and then you can simply right-click, and you've got the familiar container, if you will, which basically allows you to drag things from his inventory. I've obviously well, I didn't murder this guy, but he already had something on him that I've ninja'd. You can look around and, you know, swing your weapon quite happily. So that's pretty cool. Now, there are two different modes. One of them is this, which is where you initiate combat, explore the world as a whole, and one is this. Now, in this mode, you can actually WASD. You can still move, but you can't swing your weapon or whatever, at least as far as I'm aware. And what you can do, you can see that I've got 50 nanites, which pretty much serves as the in-game currency. This would obviously represent my health, and the lower bar would represent my psionic ability. You also got things such as data recorder and so on. Now this is an action RPG. In fact, it really does emphasize RPG elements. And indeed, if you look at this, you can actually see that I can indeed upgrade various bits and bobs. Now Psi is actually the route I went. Psi would basically of course, stand for psionic, and anyone who's press the wrong button there. Anyone who's familiar with, say, Babylon 5 will get the basics of this. Basically, it's the ability to manipulate things with the mind, and that's what this old little ball of joy is for. And you can actually go through different modes. At the moment, I'm using cryokinesis, which is basically a long-range pew pew pew, since I didn't actually go firearms, so I physically can't equip them, which is actually fairly brutal. Now, I've actually deliberately left something up here just to give you guys an idea. There's another corpse there. Promise I didn't murder him. Yeah. But you can see that there is exploration involved, and you can just simply right-click to pick those items up. And for the most part, the textures don't look too bad, especially in the modified version. So yeah. This game, upon release, as I said, was very critically acclaimed, but it turns out it just didn't sell well. The game does have a very open-ended... for God's sake, I keep pressing that, I'm so sorry. I keep pressing the button because I'm so used to just pressing escape out of most games just to get out of the darn menu. And on this one you can't, it's very strict. It tells you, nope, you must press escape and only escape. But you can do things like this. Huh. A two-sided button. Now this game is quite terrifying actually, and there are multiple reasons behind this, and I'll get into those in a moment. Actually, I'm going to make a quick recommendation to anyone who does want to play this game, and it's actually based upon the audio. I'd highly recommend that you turn down the music a little bit. I'd recommend you don't leave it like that. I'd actually recommend you turn it down to about here. And that's because the music in this game can get very loud. Do you remember, like, Half-Life? How some action-packed sequences can be really bad? Well, it's kind of like that, but with this, it's horror. So that's just a small aside. Now, there's a crate here I can't actually open because you see I've got hacking. It actually wants me to hack this thing, and I can't do that because I didn't go that route, as it turns out, which isn't obviously the most ideal of situations. See, there's another hack point there, just to illustrate the differences. Now, I've been through all these areas, but I just want to show you guys a little bit of peaceful areas before I get absolutely murdered. In a moment, there's going to be a voice that basically tells me what I have to do next, so I'm going to leave that in so you guys can actually... Oh, that ain't good. So you guys can actually enjoy the voice acting. It was actually pretty darn good in this game, might I add. Yeah, interesting. Anyway.
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Okay, now... Interesting. Alright. Anyway, I'm actually trying to remember where the balls I've got to go, to be honest. I'm going to take out the security camera. You can see that over there? Well, those security cameras act a lot like the ones in, say, let's go with Bioshock. Do you remember those? And basically they will alert everyone and their mother to your presence. Oh shit.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
That doesn't sound good, does it? I'm actually trying to remember which way to go, to be honest with you. Okay. I think it's this way. I'm going to think of it. Yeah, that sounds like it. Ah, that would be what was making that noises. That doesn't seem particularly healthy, does it? Oh dear. I'm not even taking the risk with this dude. Alright, what has he got? He's got a can of cola. Now there are random items that you can pick up which do things like improve your health. There we go. Or, for example, increase your maximum psionic ability and so on.
On most decks you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
The lady has a point. She has a very good point. Alright, we definitely want to pick up all the hypos. Now, some items have a positive and a negative benefit, or shall I say problem. For example, in the case of, say, alcohol, let's say vodka, if you drink it, it will indeed, I suppose the technical term would be numb the pain, if you will. But that comes as a slight disadvantage, and by slight I mean quite a substantial one, in that your actual maximum psionic points, well, your psionic points, not your maximum psionic points, but your psionic points will go down somewhat. It doesn't really seem very safe in here, does it? Was that just me? Oh dear.
Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
Now those echoes, if you will, ghosts, however you wish to view them as. We've got a pistol. Now I'm going to quickly show you guys something. I can't equip that yet. Item requires standard of 1. In other words, how that basically means, for those of you who have absolutely no idea, it basically means that I can't equip this because I don't have the relevant weapon skills. And I could show you what I mean by that by simply, what is it? I say simply. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's pretty cool. Right, stats. Alright. And then tech and combat. I have a none. I have a 0. I have nada. I have nilch. In other words, they're just gonna say, no, you're bad, Mr. Kitty, and nothing will happen. And also, the same would also be said for hacking. That's bad, is what it comes down to. And that's very bad, because that basically means that I cannot do anything with those items. I'm physically unable to use them. I'm unsure why it turns out that I can't fire a pistol. It's very brutal. I believe there are modifications for that, but I want to show you the raw base game. Yeah, I've looked at this guy. Now this item is very much like the Welcome to the Circus of Values from Bioshock. And just like Bioshock, you do need credits to purchase.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I can buy bullets, which obviously do mean no good, and I can also buy a medical hypo. I'm actually not going to do that. Now, respawning does cost you on this game. You can keep dying, yes, but it will keep costing you nanites. And no good.
Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Oh shit. Did I get that or did I not get that? Ah, shit! That's very bad. Oh, bollocks, bollocks. Open! Bollocks, 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 bollocks. I've got to be very careful because that will alert everyone, and doing so is a very bad thing because, quite simply put, I'm going to go here actually because that means I can escape if necessary. If they locate me, I'm going to have some bad times ahead because they will basically spawn for a while. Now there are a couple of ways out of this, as it turns out. One of those would be, it doesn't seem like they're trying to find me, which is nice. One of those would actually be that I could leave the area. If you go to a loaded screen, just like in Bioshock, it will stop. However, otherwise, you will fight quite a lot of them. And in fact, I don't believe there's an actual limit of how many spawn. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Interesting. Maybe I didn't set it off properly because I blew the camera just at the right time. Normally, I will have an absolute bunch of them. I'm gonna blow that as well while I'm at it. I don't think they know. I don't think they know where I am. Cool. Yeah, they're in there. Let's show you a little bit of melee combat, however.
Security alert terminated.
Yo. Yeah. Right. They do actually drop good things. In this case, nanites. And as I mentioned before, they're basically the currency in the game. So it actually turned out fairly well. I, got caught. Right. Let's try and drink some cola. Just show you guys. You actually just right-click on it. It gives you a small boost. You can see it's just 1. And if I remember correctly, the actual route I have to go would be through this way. I believe I did take this camera out.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
There are quite a few items here, so I'm just going to quickly ninja them all, including a radiation hypo. I'm unsure what that exactly does. I'm definitely unsure what the plant does. Okay. As I said, it has been a long time, so some stuff is actually not 100% known to me, I'm afraid. Yeah, fear my swinging ability. Ah, itch. There we go. Gosh, I hate that. Alright, let's just check to make sure I'm not doing bad things. Okay, so this is medical, that's that way, okay, cool. This is that way, this is that, okay, cool. So this way looks to be the right way, to me at least. We have a couple of routes to go, it seems. We have this way, and we have this way. I'm unsure which way to go. And you see alcohol there, I'm not going to pick it up though, because I'm good for now. I'm going to pick that up though. We can go right and we can go left. If I remember correctly, there's some bad things down there. Let's go down real quick. Armor piercing bullets. Kamehameha! Kamehameha! Sweet. I'm not dealing with that crap. Because that will shoot me to absolute proverbial shit. There we go. And we've got here, standard bullets. I'm not really exactly helpful considering I cannot even equip them, but hey. Can we go under that? Doubtful. Alright. No. Please don't tell me I'm trapped. Oh, okay. Cool. So, from here, I've been through there. Let's go through this one. Apparently no. Okie dokie. Guess that was a big fat no. Alright, let's try this way then. Okay, so that brings me out here. What's this way? Ah.
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs and when.
Actually, let's have a quick look at these data discs because there are some more trouble chemical. Coolant leaks, all work, no play, notes. Those would be my own notes. Dead power cell, upgrade units, chemical stores. You actually got help as well, should you so desire. Left, into tab. Equip. You see, you got them all there. However, I can't do that. So, actually, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Let's see how many sci-hypos I have. I've got 2 as it turns out. Okay, that's not brilliant, but it's better than none. So I'm probably going to use one soonish, because I can't actually remember how much it restores. Oh, hi, bro. Alright, so far they're not posing that much of a problem, which is good. Ah, more bullets. Wee yoy. I'm gonna save it. I don't trust it down there. Worth a darn. I just have a feeling bad things are gonna appear. I don't know why. It just looks like I'm gonna get surrounded by like 10 dudes. Alright, let's see. Oh, yep, that would be bad.
Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms aboard the Von Kron is a Class 3 infraction.
Huh. Right, it looks like I could possibly take those out, but I'd probably get absolutely murdered. And you know what I could do, actually? I could use this to test out my sonic shield. Cyber, agility, psi shield. Yes. And also... Huh. Didn't actually shoot me. That was cool. Fair enough. Get the bloody ladder. There we go. I hate that. Alright, we're good. And we're moving faster as well, which is always splendid for us. I'm not sure if there's a button to actually switch between the modes real quick. I imagine there probably would be. Unsure what it would be, however, offhand. Regardless, we are good and we are golden, and we so forth. We can probably get out of this crap place. I definitely can't go that way. So I need to go towards... Where do I need to go towards? I don't think I've been here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, hi, bro. Ow! Bastard! Did you hear that? Ah, bollocks. I remember monkeys. Ow! Son of a... I'm not even attempting to reason with those things. They absolutely kill you, and I know that sounds absolutely silly, but it is very true. Simil, does that sound bad? It sounds like there's many things. We got a disc there. Grassy. Animal rights, grassy.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage.
Inventory list is required. Code to storage. Okay. It's always good to just check these things out. You never know if there's a code.
In touch with Delacroix. This place is falling. Marie, I've got to restrict access to. I got called up around 0430 to help unload.
It's always good to check this out.
Why is it that no one listens to me?
Because you smell.
Security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Well, they might make him listen to One Direction. That would be terrible. Interesting. Ah. I don't know where this is, but I'll say ah anyway. Okay. I do know that I'm not supposed to be here. I know I'm supposed to go through the other door, but I'd rather at least experience... give those bitches Discord. Okay. Can I go through there? Oh, apparently I can. Oh! Does pay to explore. It does indeed pay to explore on this game. What's this? An unresearched object. I have 2 of those now. Can I destroy that out of curiosity? No. I suppose that would be a bit unrealistic, wouldn't it? Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Agility activated.
Fortunately, these guys are not challenging. They're equivalent of zombies in Resident Evil. Why the hell would you throw nanites in the trash? That doesn't sound good. Right, let's see if we can get up here. Keep exploring for just a moment longer. Research and development.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Access needed.
Okay, we can't go into R&D. What's this? Version 1 research equipped. I'm not actually sure how the research thing works, to be honest. It's possible that I have to actually use it properly. I'm unsure about that. It's been a long time since I've done that stuff. Alright, anyway, regardless, I think we can not have to worry about it for now. Might as well just go through there because it's going to be quicker, I think. Actually, it probably wouldn't have been. But regardless, anyway, I've made my decision and I shall stick with it. I wonder how the hell you get through there. That's quite interesting. Alright, anyway, enough procrastinating. Is it this way? No, it is not. Hey, it's supposed to... Well, it's so sodding the same. It's not that way. So I came from... That's a door that I can't go through yet. It must be this way. This looks right. Ooh. Oh yeah, done that. I don't need to reactivate that. Okay, so just straight through medical. And we're good. I have a few issues with the game, however. One of them would be that it's very unbalanced. There were patches that kind of helped. Mostly third party, might I add. Where the balls is that? Again, there we go. That should get me through.
Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
Anything behind that? No, okay. She's giving them to me like a rat in a cage.
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo sleep, so he might be interested in joining you. If he hasn't been butchered yet.
2 routes. Which way? That's the question. That is always... Oh, hi. Ow! 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 And... Ow! You hit me multiple times as well to really piss me off. Right, oh, that actually gets me a lot of health. Okay. Medical hyper. That didn't even give me that much, to be honest. Oh, I see. It's regenerating over a period of time. Fair enough. Let's try this way. I don't know why. I just got the feeling that... Hang on. This is the crew quarters. This is... Alright, let's try this way. I don't have a clue if this is the right direction. I just... want to check it out. Ah, well, at least we got the regeneration thing. Ah, that also allows me to heal, so that means I just pissed away a medical hypo.
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recent...
Oh shit!
Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
No, not that! Oh gosh. Oh dear. Hey, you're destroying things. That's my job. What the? Collision detection, man. There we... Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, you know what? I got him for the health. Yeah. Wait, is that costing me anything with nanites? Look! Die! The bodice hit the floor, baby. What's this? Fair enough. Take the chips. Don't know why the hell monkeys have chips, but whatever. Will you stop? Hit it! Die! You son of a bitch! Yes. Only got to survive this stupidity for a few more seconds. Ow! What the? Oh, they can actually kill each other, which is helpful. You know what?
Security alert terminated.
Sorry.
Don't be, it's alright, I'll kill you. Save all my cryokinesis, man. Alright. Perhaps I can actually get back to what I was actually saying just a few moments ago. So somewhere over the rainbow is a security camera around here, evidently. Guess it was there. Alright. If I remember correctly, when I was a kid, that always used to get me as well. Anyway. Oop, that ain't good.
Where'd everybody go? Is this hello?
Lots of nanites. Ow! A naughty monkey. Okay, interesting. That looks bad.
Radiation hazard.
Oh shit! Where the hell is that camera? There. Sweet. Right, let me just eat some of these bloody potato chips. That's just annoying me. Yeah, get some of my inventory space back, man. For the love of God. So as I was saying, the game's combat is
What is a thought compared to a mind? Our unity is full of wonder. It is full of wonder, which your tiny individualism cannot even conceive.
Doesn't sound good. As I was saying...
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Ah! One of the issues with this game is the balance, which is somewhat all over the place, especially with the weapons, because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but some of the weapons... interesting. Should go higher. Some of the weapons can't... Oh! That was not good at all, actually. Some of the weapons can degrade over a period of time, and that obviously...
Agility deactivated.
Oh, that took a while. Well, fair enough. That actually means, in very simple terms, that rather obviously, your weapons can become fairly useless very quickly, and that's not good. Now, there are ways to repair your weapons, of course, but it turns out the firearms, because of this, can be a bit of a pain in the buttocks. I went through this... let's try going this way. You know, that doesn't seem good. Oh no, that's not good at all. Let's sight this bitch. Did I go in here already? Ooh, body armor. I'll take that. Redundant software not installed. Figure I'll get just a little bit further. So I have to admit, I really do love this game. It has some faults now. I think if they were to remake this game, it would easily be...
This is Xerxes. Why do you persist in your loneliness?
Run.
Ow! Bollocks! Okay, you've got guns. I don't like you. Jams. Okay. Nanites. Bottle of liquor. Bollocks to the liquor. The only time for me to drink that is if I had, say, the very little side points anyway, which I suppose technically I don't exactly... Oh, no, not even slightly. Oh, I'm just going the same way. Okay, I am. Okay, so which bloody way do you use to get out of this sodding area? Is there a map on this game? I can't actually remember. Oh, there is. Where am I? Okay, so I have to go straight up this corridor and then right. Looks like, anyway. I think this is right. Okay, it looks correct. Okay, cool. Somewhere around here should be this medical bay as well. Excellent.
Good.
Aha!
You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watt's room.
Well, that's a bit freaky, actually. I'm not sure why the balls I'd pick up a magazine, but okay. Let's explore these. I have a bad feeling about going into the crew quarters. nanites and forget the cola. Forget the cola. Looks like that one's stuck. Can I go through that one? Maybe go through the... more. Huh. Don't know, I kind of expected something to be in here, I don't know why. To be honest, I was very lucky there wasn't explosive decompression. I mean, look at that. There's serious damage. Alcohol up the proverbial wazoo, loads of cola.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I love how the ships just randomly gives away bullets as if they're candy. Huh. I'm going the right way, correct? Looks like it. Yeah, because I'm there now. Alright. Alright, so... Actually, the balls? Oh, how'd you get out of that mode? Alright, that was a bit weird. I don't quite know how I got that. Alright, at least we've got a mini-map, that's helpful. Ah. Stat upgrades. At least I get to show this off. Excellent. Typing, so access weapon upgrade, access tech upgrade. How much upgrade points do I actually have? 17. Okay, I need to get... Ooh, that's a good question. That is a very good question, my good friend. Standard guns require a cost of 10. So I can either go tech, or I could power up my psi. You see what I'm saying about the choices? Choices. Stats would increase my psi energy. For example, or I could increase, say, the actual damage upon my psi stuff. Kinetic redirection pulls an object towards you. That only takes costs 2, unless I'm reading it wrong. Let's see. Second tier neurological capacity, adrenaline production, hand-to-hand damage. Now, as I was saying earlier, when you make choices on this game, you're basically saying to yourself, hey, this is how I want to play. Now, obviously, you could technically cheat, but it's probably not in your best interest. Now, I'm definitely going to have to get the hack, I think, because hacking on this game is just too valuable. So now I'm thinking psi is probably the better option. Despite the fact that I really want to go pew-pew with weapons, I'm thinking I can't have my cake and eat it, as it turns out. So, adrenaline regenerates lost hit points. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Damages all enemies within 5-foot radius. Wow. Drops the sonic proximity mine. I don't actually know, to be honest, which is the better route. I'll just be completely blunt. I don't know which is the better way to go. I'm going to access this. Whatever, that wasn't a mistake. Bollocks, can't undo that. Oh, I can actually undo it. Sweet. 80% aviation damage, increase your strength by 2. Regenerates lost hit points, increase your strength by 2. With a 5-foot radius. Increase sonics by 2. Okay. Let's try increasing my psi a little bit. And that should do it, I think. Oh, 3 modules left, so yeah. Goes real quick. Upgrade unit machine. What does this do? Choose only 1 upgrade. 20% extra benefits. Auto map. Sublevels. Nanite cost for making weapon modifications 50% cheaper. Silent burnout. And no longer damages you. All items are 20% less expensive. That could be really good. Smasher. Definitely gonna go with that. That's just too cool for words. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit further in and then I'm gonna call the video. So science is that away. If I remember correctly, I am heading the right way, it seems. Bulkhead 2. Definitely missing something.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
Why destruction? Can't we just hug and get along? No? Doesn't sound good.
Is there another?
Sweet, there is another. Oh, really? There. Or something. 3 proximity grenades, I'll take that. I'm not quite sure how you get into that. Heck. Okay, initial difficulty 85%. Final difficulty 65%. Alright, it's going to cost me 6, so click start to proceed. Pardon me, I can actually show you how the hacking works. Basically, it's a game of connect the dots. You need to get 3 in a row. You can reset by clicking, obviously, the reset button. Doing so, however, will basically cost you another set of nanites. So let's try this one. Nope, bad. This one, bad. This one, good. This way, good. And this way, no. Okay. This way, yep. And this way, no. That way, no. Alright, let's try resetting. Shit. Has broken. A pair skill of 1 to activate. Crap. That's the other problem. If you actually break the item by doing that. Oh shit. Where the balls is that security camera? Up there. Can actually break items, which is a little bit annoying, but nevertheless. go through this last little area, and I think that will do it for this particular look at System Shock. Why could you pick that up?
Toxic hazard.
Ugh. Right, do I have something against antitoxins? I think I do. Yeah, there. Hi, bro. Oh, okay, you've got a gun. I didn't realise.
Replicator restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
Okay. I don't even want to think how this water smells. Anyway, guys, I think I could keep playing this forever. It's a very good game, and I'd encourage you to check it out. I know it looks dated now, but regardless of the fact, it's still worth playing, and is, in my opinion, one of the absolute best games out there. If you're like me and you can get yourself very immersed into a game, it's even better. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I will see you around soon. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.